BBC Essex Breakfast Show with James Whale.
This is BBC Essex. Now, we were all ready to go today with the programme, guests lined up, everything in its place, but then it rained and we had to go to some calls.
Oh, nightmare, absolute nightmare.
Put your head on my shoulder and tell me the story. What's wrong?
Oh dear, I couldn't get from my village where I live at Finchingfield through to Weathersfield this morning because the road's impassable.
Is anybody out there doing anything about it, by the way?
It doesn't seem like it. Then I only just got through going the other way from Bardfield to the A120. Then I got to the A120 at Bradwell, which is just totally impassable. And I've just taken 45 minutes to get from the A120 round about Marks Hall up halfway up Halstead High Street. So I've just turned around and I'm going home.
You're going home?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're going to be able to get home?
Well, if I go back the way I came this morning, back down the A120 and through the Bardfield and stuff, I should be able to.
All right. What if you had one tip for those people who are driving at the moment? What would it be?
Well, if you don't need to, then stay at home. To be honest with you, there's debris on the roads. You know, there's cars broken down everywhere.
It's difficult as well to actually see some of the water. You're driving along.
That's it. I mean, I've been out since 7:15 this morning, and I haven't even got to work at Marks Hall at Coggeshall.
All right. Listen, Martin, take it easy. Thank you very much indeed for your call. Nice to talk to you.
Thank you. Thanks,
bye. Kim Hall is a head teacher from St Margaret's Church of England School in Topsfield. Kim, you're not going to open today?
No, we can't open today. Teachers can't get in. I've got a member of staff stuck, as the gentleman said before. Finchingfield is horrendous. Through to Stambourne, Dyer's End. It's just impassable.
Did this suddenly seem to come from nowhere? I came in, at 4:30 this morning, and it was wet, and there was a lot of water, particularly down the A12. But then it seems to just have got worse.
It just seems to have come from nowhere. Obviously, from the fields, it's just flooded through. And just made it so difficult, so difficult. Teachers can't come in. We don't want to close the school. It's so irritating. The last thing we want to do is close. We'll have no choice.
Did you try? Are you at the school at the moment, Kim?
No, I couldn't even get to the school. Can't get through. So like many people have had to sort of abandon the journey and come back again.
Okay, so quite a lot of schools are not going to open today, obviously, now.
No, especially Kim, around the village.
Yeah. Kim, thank you very much indeed. Stay safe for the weekend as well. Tina is stuck in a traffic jam. Where are you, Tina?
Well, at the moment, I'm in New England on the way to Haverhill, but I live near Bulmer. And when I came out of the village this morning on the main A131, not far from the stops at Bulmer, the road is, it's not completely blocked, but police are on the scene because there's a little red car that's swimming in a very large puddle.
Oh dear! How long have you been there, Tina?
Well, I'm not there now. As I say, I'm queuing to New England near Haverhill. I'm due to go into my office at Stevenage today, but
are you going to give up?
No, I'm not going to give up. I'll keep going. There's an awful lot of water on the roads, and sometimes you'll go around a bend and there's a very large puddle. So my piece of advice would be to pack an inflatable boat in your boot today.
How do you think people are driving in this weather?
Most of them are absolutely fine. We've seen a few cars with no lights on, which is a little bit silly when it's so sort of dull and rainy. But most people are fine. And as I say, I'm sitting in traffic at the moment, so nobody really has an option to go anywhere.
No. And does it look like that? I mean, we asked before if anybody was out helping. Have you seen the police around there? Anybody trying to sort of make things easier or not?
Not really. I guess there's not a lot they can do. There was police on the scene at the 131 near the Fox because, the road was so badly flooded there. But that's all I've seen so far. But what can they do? They can't subside the water away, can they? No,
of course they can't. I mean, is the jam easing as far as you're concerned or not? How quickly are you moving?
Very slowly. Very slowly.
I don't know why I'm laughing. Listen, I'm sitting here in the studio and I've got to go out and drive in it later. So why I'm laughing, I have no idea.
Just be very careful.
Tina, you be careful too. Have a good weekend. Thank you. Gary Brown is the head at Ashton Primary School. I think. Let's get Gary on first of all. Hello, Gary.
Good morning.
Gary, tell us about your problems, mate.
I left home at 10 to 7 this morning, and I'm now on the edge of Chesterford in Cambridgeshire, and I still can't get anywhere near the village. And from what I understand, the village is cut off in all routes, so we've had to shut.
Right, so you're not going to open at all then, Gary?
No, I haven't got staff that will make the school safe for the children. I don't think we'll be able to provide meals, so we're going to have to close.
All right. Well, it's good news for the kids, I suppose. Not such good news for their parents if they've got to get to work and they have to look after them, and presumably they do. Will it be okay? I mean, we're going to get some... you can't answer this. I don't know why I'm asking you. But we're going to get some horrific weather in over the weekend. What do you think the chances of opening on Monday are?
I think, at the moment, the village is cut off. So we just wish the people in the village well and hope that it subsides enough for the roads to clear so that the traffic can get through, because there are more things important than school, I think, and at the moment if that village is cut off...
Oh, I love you, Gary. I wish when I was at school we had a headmaster who said there are more important things than school.
Well, not normally, but today I think there are.
But if you want to listen to the show, including what we were originally going to talk about, why not go to the BBC iPlayer, type in BBC Essex, and you can hear it all. Mind you, I think it's still raining. I'll be back from 6 on Monday morning and every weekday morning next week, but only on BBC Essex.
BBC Essex.